This is Are There Apostles Today? Part 2. Are there apostles today? Part 2. Okay, are there apostles today? Yes, there are apostles today. What we have is a lot of people do not read their Bible. A lot of people do not read their Bible. Lots of people do not read their Bible. They just listen to what the pastor says, but they don't read their Bible. Or they don't, they read their Bible, but they just don't, I don't know. Okay, are there apostles today? Yes, there are apostles today. Always remember, apostles is just a ministry. It's just a ministry. Okay, let's see 1 Corinthians 15:9. 1 Corinthians 15:9. It says, "For I am the last of the apostles, and I do not deserve to be called, because I persecuted the church." Because I persecuted the church. Okay, I think it was Paul who said this. "For I am the last of the apostles, and I do not deserve to be called because I persecuted the church." I do not deserve to be called an apostle because I persecuted the church. Thus, 1 Corinthians 15:9. The problem with the apostles is a lot of churches, they worship the apostle. Remember, the apostle is just a pastor. It's just a name. It's a ministry. And a bunch of people don't read the Bible, so they start worshiping the man called the apostle. We have a Hispanic church, big Hispanic church, and they worship the apostles. But in reality, a lot of people don't read their Bible, and they worship man. They do everything the man says. But remember, apostle is just a ministry. Okay, that was 1 Corinthians 15:9. I want to read it again. For I am the last of the apostles, and I do not deserve to be called an apostle because I persecuted the church. Thus, 1 Corinthians 15:9. Now, you go from 1 Corinthians, who knows how long it was, from 1 Corinthians you go to 2 Corinthians, and then you go to Galatians. I don't know how many years that was. You know, it must have been a couple of years. Maybe 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. From 1 Corinthians all the way to Ephesians, it must have been like 5 years. Who knows? Nobody knows how many years it was. But then you go to Ephesians, and God gives the 5 ministries. And it says, "It was He who gave some to be apostles, to be prophets, evangelists, and some to be pastors and teachers." These are the 5 ministries that God left. These are the 5 ministries that God left. He left these ministries this is after 1 Corinthians 15:9. Okay, 1 Corinthians 15:9. For I am the last of the apostles. I do not deserve to be called an apostle because I persecuted the church. But then you go to let's say 5 years, who knows how many years. You go from 1 Corinthians, 2 Corinthians, Galatians, to Ephesians. And then Ephesians, then they give the 5 ministries. God gives the 5 ministries. It was He who gave some to be apostles, some to be prophets, and some to be evangelists, and some to be pastors and teachers. Are there apostles today? Yes, there are. Yes, there are. Look at 1 Corinthians, 2 Corinthians, Galatians, Ephesians. The problem with the apostles, like I told you, a lot of people worship the apostles. A lot of people worship the apostles, especially in Latin America, because a lot of people, you know, they're not really well educated in the Bible, so they're taught to worship the apostles. They're taught to worship the pastors, and even here in America, they do the same thing. A lot of people don't read their Bible, so they just worship the man. They worship the pastor. They worship the leader. Okay, so are there apostles today? Yes, there are. Always remember 1 Corinthians, 2 Corinthians, Galatians, and then in Ephesians, God gives the 5 ministries. God gives the 5 ministries. So take it easy. Are there apostles today? I personally think there is.